Hey Washington Commanders fan, have you thought about what happened in Week 12 against the Cowboys? It was an emotional roller coaster, full of ups and downs, with a 34-26 score that certainly kept everyone on the edge of their seats. Today, we're diving deep into the biggest lessons from this intense matchup. If you want to understand what really happened and what it means for the team's future, stick with me until the end of this video, and don't forget to leave a like. Starting with the first half, we had a tight game full of mistakes that kept the score tied at 3-3 until halftime. It seems unbelievable that two such talented teams showed so many flaws in the first 30 minutes. Special teams in particular were quite a show, and not in a good way. While KaVontae Turpin shined with a spectacular 99-yard return for the Cowboys, the Commanders struggled to avoid crucial mistakes. This raises the first question: are we really ready to handle pressure moments like these? The inconsistency on the field isn't something we can continue to ignore. In the third quarter, Terry McLaurin did what he does best: shine. With an 89-yard touchdown reception, he rekindled the fans' hopes. This is exactly what we need: players who can step up in crucial moments. But unfortunately, the rest of the team couldn't maintain that level of intensity. While McLaurin was a star, mental errors and lack of coordination in other aspects of the game ended up hurting the overall performance. This leads us to reflect: are we properly supporting our main talents on the field? Speaking of mistakes, we need to highlight Tyler Guyton, the Cowboys rookie, who had a very inconsistent performance. He showed flashes of quality, especially in blocking, but was penalized for fouls that compromised important moments of the game. Interestingly, these failures ended up being a gift for the Commanders, but we still couldn't capitalize on the opportunities. This type of situation shows how football is a game of details, where every mistake, whether ours or the opponent's, can completely change the course of the game. Another point we can't ignore is Cooper Rush's role. The Cowboys quarterback didn't do anything spectacular, but was extremely efficient, completing 75% of his passes and securing 2 touchdowns. This is the kind of performance the Commanders need to seek in the quarterback position. Our young talent showed potential in previous games, but it's crucial that he becomes more consistent. After all, what we need most right now is stability, right? This is a discussion that deserves full attention. Now, an interesting detail worth highlighting: the Trey Lance packages by the Cowboys generated more questions than answers. Although they tried to surprise with unexpected plays, it was clear that the execution was far from ideal. The Commanders managed to neutralize some of these attempts, but it's evident that the game plan still has gaps that need to be filled. This serves as a warning for us too. Creativity is essential, but execution needs to be flawless. Are we ready for this level of demand? Finally, we need to talk about the Cowboys' special teams problems, which were evident and partly helped us stay in the game. A blocked punt and protection errors created openings that could have been decisive in our favor, but we couldn't take advantage of these opportunities. This highlights a recurring flaw in the Commanders: the difficulty in punishing opponents' mistakes. And that's exactly what separates a good team from a championship team. Now, fan, I want to hear from you. Based on what we saw in this game, what do you think the Washington Commanders need to change immediately to get back on the winning track? Is it a matter of adjusting mentality, or do we need deeper changes in the roster and coaching staff? Leave your opinion in the comments, because your voice makes a difference here on the channel. And of course, don't forget to like the video, subscribe, and hit the bell to not miss any updates. The next analysis is already on its way, and you won't want to miss out.